This is called Racist Stranger. I can see it in your eyes. Hear the creaking gears of a machine that probably hasn't been oiled in a while. I already feel it coming out of your mouth. She's so beautiful, so exotic. Thank you, ma'am. Sir, I really don't want you to... Where'd you get her? Is the dad Indian? The smell of your fear leaks into this strange exchange that my daughter and I really didn't need to happen in the middle of what was an enjoyable day. I put my baby's small hand in mine. Touching her is like touching the divine. I taste my strength as a mother, and I smile. Well, madam and sir, her paternal side actually resides by a shore on another tide, in a faraway land you'll never visit because you know you're complicit in its people's exploitation. We live in the age of information, but you still claim you can't learn because it's just the way things have always been. You're too scared to make reparations. I get it. The system has helped you, and to examine that would be to admit you were complicit and metaphorically have knelt on the necks of black and brown people for years by way of buying Walmart t-shirts from capitalist profiteers who won't even let workers relieve themselves. How many appropriated items line your shelves? Your dream catchers and African bass? Do you know what any of it means? Or are you just chugging along until someone like me intervenes? My child is a black queen, or king, or non-binary royal. She'll decide her gender in a couple years. Her expression isn't mine or yours to spoil. You say all lives matter. What does that even mean? Of course all lives matter. That's why we fight for the unseen and the unheard. The omniscient they is putting people of all races into vans that are unknown, crying for help, taken by unknown hands, just like our ancestors took people and brought them to unknown lands. Our history is whitewashed. Want proof? It starts at slavery. It skips over the thousands of years of indigenous and African intelligence and bravery. It sneaks conveniently past the parts that are unsavory and makes its believers a little bit more white saviory. I include myself in that. I was raised in the system just like you. The white niceties around me seem bulletproof until I started to question the truth. Until I realized that white old males are the only people with any sway, and that maybe they're spinning the story so that the old boys club can continue to get away with traumatizing children from the moment they are born. When the cops in charge of the children in cages are the ones looking at kiddie porn, when hell hath no fury like a black mother's scorn, but just to be seen and listened to, she cannot be an angry woman. And she certainly cannot be a crazy woman. And she most definitely cannot be a lazy woman. Even though losing your child to the hands of those sworn to protect should raise the highest forms of community and respect, you should be taking her hand and saying, this land can't be my land until this land is your land. My child, she could be the next Sandra Bland. Racist cop with a racist gun shouting racist demands during a traffic stop. Look that video up. It's one of many. Tony Robinson was murdered in my town, but they still didn't find him at Kenny. The sad thing is, the system even hurts the cops that aren't murderers, who uphold laws made by people driven by greed. It wouldn't be hard for every one of us and them and our mothers to succeed. Jeff Bezos is one man with more money than anybody could ever need. Distribute it. You have worth outside of a 40-hour work week. Contribute it. There's a revolution going on that needs your feet, but yet let the youth lead it. Capitalism is killing us. We don't need it. Life's about how we show up. If we want change, let's be it. We need to care about our brothers and our sisters, not property. The American success story shouldn't be about escaping poverty, because none of us should be poor. Freedom for all should mean having the freedom to explore the world that you live in and the world within you. Black people should be able to be as black as they want to without the fear of being shot. You are all acting like you forgot. Cops can't be judge, jury, and executioner. It doesn't work like that. I see a black leader. They see a thug with a bat. Free Yeshua. He didn't extort shit. He wanted to educate the privileged on what it's like to be him. And my sweet child, you look on with trepidation, will be taught to always be proud of her reflection. She will never have to sit and wonder why nobody talks about her being several shades darker or where her other half comes from. The shit they've had to overcome, she will know her story. She will rise with glory. That is why it is called the African diaspora. There are black folks rising now, worldwide. The black folks are the ones raising the vibe. Can you feel it? Communities ready to thrive. And my family will thrive too, racist stranger. Thanks for your time, but my baby knows her power. Please stop enforcing the morals of those that live in the Golden Tower. This isn't a war between black and white. See that. It's a struggle over power. Will your silence endorse violence? Now's the deciding hour.